What is up, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls? It's your boy Goblin, and today we're coming in with a video that I'm very excited to make. In today's video, we're going to talk about my favorite strains of 2023. You could refer to this as the Goblin Awards ceremony. I hope you guys enjoy. Drop a like if you do, and let's not waste any time here because I am very excited for this. Now, before we go any further, I do have to say one quick thing. If you want me to be your plug, that's correct. If you want me to be your plug, nationwide legally, onlygas.com. That's all there is to it. Now, in today's video, as I mentioned earlier, we are checking out my favorite strains of 2023. And today, I broke this down into 3 different categories, technically 4. The first category we have is best terps. So, best flavor profile, best nose, just the overall best flavor and tasting experience. Then, after that, we also have the best high. So, just the best overall, like, stoned feeling. We're not factoring in anything else but the high for that category. And then number 3, the best overall smoke, right? So just the best quality, the smoothest, the most enjoyable thing to take a rip of. And the taste, the terps don't necessarily make something the best overall smoke, which is why I felt the need to separate those 2 categories. And last but not least, we have my overall favorite strain of 2023. Now, all of these strains today I have on hand except for one. So we're going to be session pretty hard in this video. And also, my homies at DHC sent me yet another box, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to bust that open nice and quick. We're not going to waste much time because I want to get fried and I'm sure you guys want to hear the awards. Before we get into the box, we got to talk about the first category. So the first category in today's video is the terps. The best terp profile, the best flavor experience of 2023. And this is the one that I don't have any left to show you guys today, but I do have a picture I can throw up. So we'll just talk about this one briefly because I want to get to session the other one. So the winner of the overall best terp and flavor experience is Starburst 36 number 1 by 710 Labs. And that is a flower. Everything on today's list is all flower. Now, I know a lot of you guys watching this may be confused as to why a 710 Labs flower won my award for this, because typically 710 Labs is a brand that is known for concentrates. You know them for their rosin, No one really considers flower when they think of 710. I don't really know what the situation was recently, but my understanding is I believe they got a new grower or a new team or something. They got some new people involved in the flower side of things, and they have been absolutely killing it, ladies and gentlemen. They have been crushing it. Prior to this year, I don't think it's that much of a stretch to say that 710 flower was pretty subpar. It wasn't really that great, and no one talked about it. But recently, I'd say in the past 6 or 7 months, they have absolutely flipped a switch. And the Starburst was some of the most flavorful flower I've had this year. It lived up to the name. It tasted like a sweet, like a pink Starburst, but it had like a gassy exhale to it that I'd never really experienced. The flavor on this was one of one. I have never in my life tasted anything like this. It was so different, I almost thought it was artificial. It was unbelievable. If you ever get a chance to check out Starburst 36 number 1, I highly recommend it. Listen, I pay full price for this stuff. The ounce of Starburst 36 is $300 an ounce, and I think it's a fair price. The problem is finding it because it vanishes pretty fast. All right, now we're going to real fast go through most of this Daily High Club box so we can get to the next stuff. We're saving the glass for the end because we're going to sesh out of it. You guys know the drill. All right, bang, 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 boom, boom, pow. We got some hoopla in the box. What do we got? All right. We've got a Pookie. What? Oh, shit. Is it broken? What actually, is this a filter? Is this what is this a one-hitter? I think it's a one-hitter. Okay, I'm going to keep it a buck. I will never use this, but it's there. All right, next up, what do we have? What in the hell is this? Oh, okay, a cone. I can't roll J's for nothing, dude. This makes me very happy. I'll actually use this. I'm going to save this. It's a Cyclones hemp cone. All right, next up, we got a lighter. Hey, we're going to need, the jet lighter. Oh, that's actually nice. No, I appreciate that, actually. I prefer, like, the jet lighters to the standard lighters. I know all the Hempwick users are going to run to my comments very aggressively, all right, telling me I'm burning away all my terps. I don't give a damn, all right? Next up, some raw papers, bang, boom, pow. You know the drill. Daily High Club, they hook it up. You know, they get you all the essentials every month. You know the drill. Next up, ladies and gents, a very cheery dab mat. Honestly, this is probably my favorite one. This is like a good vibe, like cheery dab mat. This is like good. I like this. I like this. This is a good one. All right, next up. Dude, I want to get high. I want to get high. Oh, bro, I think there's actually not that much stuff this month. I think it was just that, and then there's also, I pulled this out, I separated it. Of course, they do this every month. You guys know they put a little like figurine in that you're supposed to violate and grope to smoke out of. I'm not kidding. You put your thumb in his ass, and that's the shtick of it. All right. I think, dude, that's literally it. Fuck yeah, dude. Yes, every month I always tell him, I'm like, dude, they put a little too much like bloat in the box. They heard me. They heard me. I love you, Daily High Club. This lighter is so much better than the regular lighters they put in. Cheers to that. Next category, ladies and gents. Today, in the next category, or I don't know why I said today. It's been today the whole video. Right now, in the next category, we're going to talk about the best high of the year. And oh my God, do I have one that I'm so excited to share with you guys. Ladies and gents, I'm busting out a strain for this award that I'm sure mostly everybody watching this video has smoked at least one time. This is not some like exclusive low-key strain or some like hard-to-get strain. This is something that most of you guys have probably tried out, but it's a really special batch of it. And for that, we have the GMO, ladies and gentlemen. Now, I grabbed this. I believe this is from Canopy Builders. I might be wrong. I think it's Canopy. I'm not sure. I got this off Kush Clinic. Either way, I bought an ounce of this. This is a half-ounce jar. But listen, this is the most garlicky, hard-hitting GMO I've ever tried. Take a look inside of this jar. Let me get the light on it. It is just so perfect. Everything about this is just hitting. From the terps, the flavor, the garlic smell. Oh, I wish there was a scratch and sniff that I could put on the screen for you guys right now, because smell-wise, this is insane. It smells like garlic garbage. It smells like you cut up a bunch of onions and garlics, put them in a dumpster, and closed it and left it sitting for a month. This smells absolutely rancid. And the smoke, the high is insane. The high is the real reason we're talking about it. I don't think I've smoked anything that hits harder this year outside of this. This is some heavy knockout pack. This is like late at night, I want to fall asleep here and now type of pack. The first bowl I packed of this, I was falling asleep in my computer chair like 2 hours in this chair right here, just slumped, just fucking cashed, all right, ladies and gents? Listen, I was donezo, folks. This stuff is incredible, and we're going to smoke a bowl of it right now, ladies and gents. We're going to smoke a bowl right now. We got to bust out this little glass piece to smoke that bowl, though. So let's check it out. What did Daily High Club send this month? I'm not going to lie, because they cut back on the bloat, I'm expecting a heater here. So let's see. Let's see if they live up to it. I'm expecting a hit right here. I'm expecting, you can kind of see, there's like is this a coffee mug? I'm expecting we might have a heater here. Oh, dude, this is awesome. What the fuck? Look at this. Look at this. This is actually awesome. And look at that. That's the slide where you put the bowl in, you hit it out of the straw. They honestly, they could have done this without the gingerbread man, and I'm sure nobody would have complained. But the gingerbread guy is a sick touch. This is awesome, actually. I really, really dig this. This is, wow. Okay, I'm going to say right now, Daily High Club, you stepped it up. I hope you keep this energy up in 2024, because the past few boxes were getting a little repetitive. This is awesome, though. The jet lighter, this is great. I love this. All right, let's pack it up. Let's get a rip of this GMO. Ooh, I'm so excited right now, ladies and gents. Oh, man, look at this little thing, dude. Look, you could just hold it and just rip it like that. That's pretty cool, actually. I'm not going to lie. Most of the other pieces that Daily High Club sends me, I just like put on a shelf as display stuff. And I don't really hit them. But this is something that like I could keep on my desk for like quick little rips. This is awesome, actually. It doesn't take up much space. I dig this. All right. Let's see how it rips, though. That's the real factor. So we got the GMO packed up. This is the best high of 2023, in my opinion. Share your best high, your best smoke in the comments below. I want to hear what's smoking out there. All right. Cheers, ladies and gents. That little fucking coffee cup kind of hits. It sounds like, dude, listen to that. It sounds like a Minecraft when you drink a potion. That's exactly what it sounds like. And also, I would like to point out, this piece, pretty good glass. It's like, this is not like thin by any means. It's pretty solid. I'm happy with this, dude. The fucking GMO. Listen, we're going to smoke more at the end, but like, we got to move on. We got to get to the next item on the list, ladies and gentlemen, which is the best smoke. Now, listen, this does not mean the best overall strain. This doesn't mean the best flavor. We're solely talking about the smoke. Coming in up next for the best smoke of 2023, and this is not necessarily the best high, this is not the best flavor, this is the best smoke. So what I'm talking about is super easy on the lungs, just a quality rip, something that, you know, it does taste good, but flavor is not the driving factor. It's really the smoothness and the overall enjoyment of actually smoking it, the act of like rolling a J, the way it burns. And overall, my pick for the best smoke of 2023 is Blue Zushi, a strain that I'm sure a lot of you watching this have heard of. Now, this is a strain from a brand called Tenko, and Tenko has a lot of different cuts of Zushi. Zushi's not really new. It's been around for a few years now, but Blue Zushi is the most popular cut of it, and for good reason. It's pretty fire, you know? I don't really know the genetics. I'm not sure of what exactly they are. They have a couple different cuts of Zushi, and I believe they're all different variants of Z. So there's definitely Z and something in here. You know, there's Skittles or something, but what that is, I'm not sure. I'm not going to spout some random info because I don't know, right? GMO, you all know that by now. That's an OG-ass strain. And the Starburst 36, you know, they have like 40 different cuts of it that are all different things. So I have no fucking idea. I believe that one is Starburst OG and KC36. Correct me if I'm wrong. But this one, I'm not really quite sure what it is. What I am sure about is the way this burns has earned it the reputation it has. This is a very hype weed right here. This is a very sought after weed. This is something that people are paying $500 an ounce for, no problem, and it sells out like that. I don't know how to snap my fingers, but if I could, I would have done it there. So it sells out crazy fast, and this shit is absolutely fire. So we're going to pack up a bowl of it and enjoy, because it really is like inhaling oxygen. By far the smoothest stuff I have, but it also hits you very heavily. The flavor is good. It's not extremely overpowering. You don't get a ton of flavor, but it doesn't taste bad by any means. Honestly, you know, smoking this is like breathing oxygen. The ash just burns so white. It's so clean. This is some really enjoyable stuff. And this has earned my personal best smoke of 2023. You know, this has been around for a while, like I said, but I haven't been smoking it for a while. I only really picked this strain up for the first time this year. So it goes on my list. And before we name the last thing, we've got to smoke a bowl. But the last thing on the list is the best overall, my favorite overall strain of 2023. And that's a very, very important thing to talk about. So we'll get to that in a minute. No lie, I'm so fried off that garlic, I forgot to show y'all the Blue Zushi, dude. Take a look. So it's some interesting stuff because it's not that beautiful. It's really not, you know, but the thing to keep in mind here is, honestly, I think 2023 and going into 2024, the greens are what you need. I don't think it's about all the purples anymore. I think the greens are what's smoking nowadays, if I'm being honest. I think that's where the market's trending, and I think the Zushi is a good example of that. A lot of these Z cuts, they look average as hell. They fool the average person into thinking it's some mid, but once you roll a joint or you pack a bong rip and you get something in, you realize, wow, hey, this is serious. Like, this is some serious pack. So we've got a little bowl packed up here and our little gingerbread man piece. This is a fantastic day. Happy New Year's, ladies and gents. Let's get to it. Dude, I woke up this morning and vomited. I don't know what's wrong with me. I think I ate something that was bad last night. I had some chicken wings yesterday, and they didn't sit right. So I don't know. I don't know what went on there. But either way, cheers, everybody. Gotta hold it in. Shit's too expensive to just hit it and blow out. Ooh! Now listen, I've been rationing the hell out of that weed. This is the first time I busted it out in a few weeks. I bought it and I've been like, okay, I'm just going to use it sparingly because this GMO has me captivated right now, at least with the stone. But the Blue Zushi, I had to give it its position as the best smoke because it's so smooth. And I coughed a little bit there, so I guess that wasn't the best example of it. But my God, it just smokes so great. It's fantastic, ladies and gents. Now, we are at the final component, the final part of this video, ladies and gentlemen. The overall best strain of 2023. Not 22, not 21, not 20, not 19, not 18, not 17, not 16. 2023. Okay? Think about it like that. Think about it like that. We're in an advanced time in society, all right? The cars drive themselves now, all right? We're smoking future weed right now. Bob Marley would have died smoking the shit I got on my desk right now, all right? The overall favorite strain of 2023, honestly, from everything I just listed, and I have an honorable mention before we say it. I want to give an honorable mention to Toad Venom. Now listen, ladies and gentlemen. This is one that I was really considering putting on as my favorite strain of the year because I was introduced to this. Oh, get some light in there. I was introduced to this strain on Yola's podcast. We took a dab of it, and the hash of this is pretty rare. And I was so high, I was having heart palpitations. I was sweating. This shit put me on my ass. And I have the flower of it now, and I've been smoking mainly flower this year. So everything on this list is really just flowers. I haven't been smoking as much hash as I normally do. I take my dabs, but I've really just been getting my bong rips in, doing my kush-ups. And with that being said, this was something that I really considered as my favorite. This is one I really wanted to put there, and we're still going to smoke it and talk about it because it's remarkable. This is a really heavy hitter. Not quite. I like how this batch of GMO hits a little more than the Toad Venom flower. I think the Toad Venom really shines as concentrate. Once they squish it, once they press that shit, you've got a whole different ball game, okay? But it's still a fantastic flower, and I still want to give an honorable mention to the Toad Venom. This shit is beautiful. Ronin Seeds. Let's see, what do we got on here? Yeah, it's the Ronin Seeds, the West Coast Connoisseur. The collab, you know how it goes. But, just look at this nug. Is this not just like so... The colors are incredible, are they not? Like, what... oh my God, I just dropped my light. The light... God fucking son of a... All right, I fixed my light, but the Toad Venom, it's got some really beautiful greens and also, a lot of dark purples, almost beyond purple, borderline like turning black, kind of like the OG white runts back in the day. But just look, it's honestly beautiful. Just gorgeous pack right here. The Toad Venom is fantastic, but it's not my overall favorite because my overall favorite strain of the year, the winner of everything, the option that if I could pick any strain I smoked this year, I want a zip of this in front of me right now, is definitely the Starburst 36 #1 from 710. And I honestly, it's crazy that I say that. I honestly, it blows my mind a little bit because I didn't really expect 710 Labs to put out such pressure this year. But through everything, they've been killing it. Through all the weed I smoked this year, they have just been killing it. And I'm so sad that I don't have it with me, which is why we're going to smoke the honorable mention, the Toad Venom, in its place. So let's get a bowl of this going. Man, the Toad Venom is just, it's such a unique flavor profile. It's very earthy. It's gassy. It's definitely a lung punch in the flower form. It gives you, I wouldn't say it's rough. It smokes very nicely. Don't get me wrong, but it's more of a lung punch. And some people love that. I prefer the rosin of this. I think the hash of this is honestly some of the best hash I've ever had, period. But you can't go wrong with the Toad Venom in general. So let's get to it. You know, let's take a rip. Cheers, everybody. Happy New Year's. Happy 2024. Let's have a great year, everybody. Take a toast with me. Cheers. I torched the hell out of that shit. Yep, that's some toad. Ladies and gents, I'm fried. I'm having a great time. The 2023 Goblin Kush Awards. Here they were. My favorite smoke of the year. Check them out if you're interested in them. You know, all the smoke. It's all stuff I pay for. I didn't put any of my own brand only gas or, you know, sponsor stuff in there. I wanted to put just stuff that, you know, I really actually pay for. And this, hey, it's good stuff. It's been a great year of smoking, for sure. It's been a great year of smoking, ladies and gentlemen. Here's to 2024. Thank you all for being here. Thank you all for tuning in. Thank you all for giving me a fantastic 2023. I hope you all have a wonderful New Year's. I love you guys. I'll see y'all in the next one. Shout out Daily High Club. Doses.